Hawaii looks pretty good right now when it's about 12
yes.
degrees outside our windows. But
absolutely.
Let's get to our top story. Brand new Fox polls showing support for Obamacare dropping to new lows. Good morning to you on this Friday. I'm John Scott.
And I'm Uma Pemaraju, in today for Jenna Lee. As approval for Obamacare drops, HHS Secretary Kathleen Sebelius is on the road today promoting the new law as a key White House healthcare official resigns. Obamacare advisor Jennings leaving after only 6 months on the job. The White House brought him on last summer to deal with the healthcare rollout. Now he's stepping down after a health scare put him in the hospital. Chief White House correspondent Ed Henry is joining us now live with more from the White House. Ed, good to see you.
Good to see you, Uma. The bottom line is White House officials here say that there were family issues, as you suggested, that Jennings had to attend to in addition to that health scare, and so that's why he's stepping down. What's important about this is that he was somebody who had brought a lot of experience to the table because he had served way back in the Clinton administration on health care issues as well, and so obviously had been through many battles on Capitol Hill between the Clinton White House and Republicans on the Hill, now between the Obama White House and Republicans on the Hill. And let's face it, there is still a big battle ahead in terms of implementing this law. The latest Fox poll out last night shows the law reaching new lows in terms of popularity on the question of whether you favor or oppose it. Now 36% favoring, 59% opposing. You can see that favoring is down 4 points from June of last year. Then on the president's handling of health care, 38% approve, 59% disapprove. That is why it's still a big challenge ahead for the president implementing this law, but they believe inside the White House that they have a good story to tell, that they're turning the corner on the website, but also more importantly, they're increasing the enrollment numbers, so they believe they're getting this law on its feet. Uma.
Well, Ed, the President's State of the Union speech is coming up next week. How big of a role will health care play in that State of the Union speech that we're expecting?
Important for it's important for a number of reasons, Uma. I mean, first of all, obviously, he does have to try and make the case that this law is stabilizing, but also has to turn the page a bit from it to try and focus on immigration reform and the economy and some of his other priorities in the second term. Interesting, Vice President Biden was out yesterday making the case for the law, while Speaker John Boehner was actually on with Jay Leno saying this law still needs to be scaled back. Take a listen.
Somehow our opposition thought somehow this health care thing is not a basic human right.
We think Obamacare is bad for the country. We think we shouldn't spend more than what we bring in. We think the president's ignoring the laws. It's all a fight over tactics. It's not over what our goals are.
Bottom line, a State of the Union next week. The president is going to be not just making the case for health care, but making the case for why he's still relevant in pushing his agenda, because he's getting closer and closer, obviously, to becoming a lame duck. Uma.
Ed Henry, great to see you from the White House. Thank you very much for that update.